This segment is sponsored by Virginia Credit Union.
Regardless of your financial situation, there's never been a better time to join a Virginia Credit Union family. Glenn Birch joins us to share the advantages and benefits of a credit union membership. Good to see you.
Hi, Bill. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in. All right, so our country's just gone through a big change. And, you know, culturally, it's going to change a little bit, one to the other, very different way of looking at things. People may be a little bit nervous here with their money in particular, and you guys are able to help with that.
I think people have been nervous about their money for quite some time. The Federal Reserve recently had a study that has gotten some national play that's been pretty interesting, that it says that about half of middle-class people aren't sure where they would come up with $400 for an emergency expense, like a car repair, something like that. So that indicates to you that people are a bit nervous about their finances. And so people need to think about kind of the fundamentals. You know, what are the fundamentals about personal finance? Having a budget, monitoring your spending, paying attention to how much you're paying for debt. All of those kinds of things are good responses to that. And then being a member of a credit union is another thing that people can do that really makes a lot of sense.
I always say there's a reason baseball has spring training every year, is to get back to those fundamentals. You know, you got to catch, you got to bat, you got to toss the ball, and you got to learn these fundamentals, and we do forget them from time to time.
Sure.
And so the fundamentals that you just mentioned that were, you know, some of us learned in economics class years and years, they still apply. And a credit union is a great way to start because you guys do stick to the fundamentals.
It absolutely is. And one of the other things that's so important is being part of a member-owned organization that's working on your behalf. And so a credit union is a member-owned financial cooperative. And so it's organized to help you get ahead. And so people pay less for loans, they earn a little bit more on savings, they generally face fewer fees, and there's also financial education resources available to them to help them put some of these ideas into practice.
And that's part of being a member, and you're able to go learn a little bit beyond the fundamentals.
Exactly. Our credit union, we're very proud of the fact that we've made financial education a major priority. We have 4 full-time financial educators on our staff who are doing education with our members and also out in the community. And this year they're on track to reach 17,000 people with programs about budgeting, programs about how your credit score is determined, programs on how to eliminate debt, or if you're facing a mountain of it, how to attack it in a logical and smart way. So those are the things that we're really focusing on.
And I think a big key to this, obviously, is that you do have members. And these are folks, you neighbors and people that live in our community, and everybody's in it together. So therefore, when you're ready to go out and do something in the community, you've already got a team approach to it.
I think that's been very helpful for us. And I think Virginia Credit Union is fortunate to be reasonably large. We have 17 branches, most of them are in the Richmond area. And so we have a pretty good presence and lots of members who are very appreciative of the services that we provide.
And working out there in the community is always a good thing, and it kind of builds the community back up again. Let's talk a little bit. I want to kind of throw back to something you mentioned a second ago, and it was all those educational programs that you were talking about. A lot of times, and it ties right in with the way we started, but about being nervous. If you know a situation, and you've been educated about it, then you have a little more confidence in dealing with it, and that's a big part of what you guys do as well.
Absolutely. Financial confidence is really what it's all about for us, and really trying to help our members feel more confident day by day as they approach those things. So in addition to the educational services that we just talked about, one of the other things that we do is we make a lot of educational resources available on our website. There are calculators and articles and other things that members can find on our website to help them determine, hey, I think I need to buy a car. What are the things I need to do first before I go down to the dealer? You know, all of those kinds of things are available because confidence is really important to us. And it really translates to the fact that that's everybody's job at the credit union. So when you call the credit union to check on your accounts or because you have a question about something, that person is going to help you organize your financial life in a way that can help you be more confident and really provide some guidance so that you make a decision that's in your best interest.
Well, thank you for all of this, man. This has been it's been very enlightening too, folks. You can learn more about banking with Virginia Credit Union. Visit vacu.org, or you can call them at 323-6800.